just wander away.
No.
Okay, I have noticed that some of you were like quite distant. Once they finish with their topic, they were, I don't know, thinking about something else. Reading. It was good that none of you started talking to each other, that you were like standing in line and respecting the person that is presenting, because it could have happened that all of you will stand here, like a bunch of you, and talk while the one of you is here. It happens often, so pay attention to that. Also, have you noticed the difference between the style of presenting among you?
The volume of Barbara was much higher than the other ones, and the body language of Andy, okay, it was good. Concentrate about what he said.
Yes. When you jump here, I would like you to share that energy with us.
And eye contact, the first, I don't know your name. Ioana. Something like that.
Some of you were reading, actually not reading, because you haven't written anything of those, but you were still looking at the paper you were having in your hand. Some of you were looking at the board, even though there was nothing on the board. So it was like, yes, I was doing that. She showed me the board, because there was something there. Yeah, the volume and the energy was quite different, and maybe it won't be that obvious if you weren't standing next to each other. So try to somehow adjust to the person next before you, like mirror that kind of stuff. So it will be like one flow, and not just saying something cool, and then one person jumps in the something else, because you are working as a group. And you said something, okay? Oh, that's okay. For now, we start with the next point of view. We finished with this part, how to prepare it, how to select the content, and prepare some visual aids. And now you have a small presentation, and we start talking about how did you do that. Did you pay attention to those stuff? Now we'll tell you how it should be done, some recommendations how to treat those topics.
Exactly. So let's say you already mentioned something about the voice. For example, if I'm speaking like this to you, how do you feel? I mean, I can talk to you about all the colors of the rainbow because there is so beautiful color installation there, and I can start screaming like crazy because amazing guy there is sitting on the table observing like Mona Lisa, and he's just like laughing at me now.
But I don't really know because I feel totally obligated to do something differently, but he's still okay doing something like this, and I noticed that
Now I'm confused. So the voice is very important during the presentations. For example, with voice you can control the audience. When you go down with your voice, when you calm, you can get the attention. When you start jumping and moving across the podium, people start observing you, you get more attention. Still, they can fall down a little. For example, if I start screaming in this side, they will be like ignoring me because I'm talking to you. And also the color of my voice is important. It's used when I want to stress something. It depends on the topic. If I'm talking to you about happy thoughts, like it's really empowering me when we're smiling to each other because it makes me happy, and because I'm happy, I feel that I'm doing great work here. And then I just continue working it. If she would be like, okay, yeah, we can do something.
Stop.
And that. Yeah. Also, important stuff with voice is dialect and jargon. That is something that cannot be changed that easily. I heard that I, for example, can have a little bit of Russian, although I'm from Slovenia. And some people can get agitated because of that, they get irritated. And because of that, we will be continuing to build our tiny guy, which is actually us. We'll have 5 or 6 different topics that we'll cover. Now we're covering the voice. The idea is just that you see the difference, what I'm playing with you, what I'm doing, how can you implement this. And the thing is that you can try this as well. There will be another exercise where you will have the opportunity to present, and you can actually try to change voice a little bit to see what it happens. So here we stress out that volume, pitch, tone, pace, it is important. Also the intonation gives you the power to draw attention from the audience. And then avoid jargon, as I said, abbreviation, foreign words. If I start speaking in some sort of higher English or some fictional English, I will lose you, because if I start to speak about you, if I start speaking to you about dragons and try to connect this to voice, I will lose you. I mean, it can be the higher senses behind it, but you won't know what is happening. Also, appropriate speed is important. If I start talking very slowly, and if I emphasize my speech that I give you all the pleasures of how happy I am, you will fall asleep, I guess. And let's say that I shouldn't be standing here reading, because I also lose your attention. And one of very important things here is make pauses. Pause is not bad. It's better to make a pause than to just bubble something out of you. And if I do a pause like this, it's nothing bad. It's not like a mistake. I just did it. You got some time to relax, just to pay a little bit more of attention. Cool. Any extra suggestions about the voice? Do you agree with it?
Just like be confident when you make a pause. Don't do it like you're losing it. Just like you mean to make a pause, you mean to be silent, confident. Okay. Next thing. Yeah. So what do you think is here?
Eyes.
Yes. Eye contact with your audience. How did you feel while you were presenting? Did you try to make eye contact with your audience? Some of you did, some of you didn't. Some of you were like wandering around, looking randomly. Some of you were staring at one person, talking to one person. Well, eye contact is really, really powerful tool. It's first thing you will gain trust when you're looking at someone's eyes. It's the basic stuff, you know. When you talk to someone, look at him in his eye.
Into the eyes.
Into the eyes, yeah. And he will trust you more. He will know that you're not lying when you do that. It looks like you're lying to him. Also, it will gain attention from your audience. If I look at you, it's not likely that you will wander around. Like, most likely you will look at me back. So I will gain your attention. Also, try to look long enough. If I do this, like scanning, it's totally confusing. So try to look at one person for a few seconds. Like 5 seconds is good balance between staring and just scanning. As I said, don't stare. Don't talk to one person. He'll get afraid of you. Look everybody, not one, and try to. It's really straightforward when it's a small group. When you have a presentation in some big hall, you can't look at everybody, each person, but you can look at every part of your audience. So you can somehow like divide it in some parts and try to look at the center of that part of audience. So everyone will think that you're looking at them, exactly at them. Also, Don't look randomly, as I mentioned. Don't look to the floor, because everyone will look at the floor and there's nothing over there. Or don't look through the window, because you will tell, oh, there's something over there, interesting. Look either at your audience or on your flip chart or visual presentation if you want to shift the attention from you to this. So, like here, read it. They will follow your eyes, your contact. But don't do it for too long. If you